Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Chidi. I am a Nigerian resident in Helsinki, Finland. In my recent videos, I've been struggling or trying to portray or outline the lifestyle in Finland with special reference to the climate. So this time it is winter and we have been battling the winter for the year 2023-24. So actually, the winter starts from the month of October. Usually, I mean, so from the month of October, the weather changes, and then it goes along until the ending of March. So the peak of the winter is January and February. So these are the time it is usually a hard time for people living in this part of the world. But then there is also an excitement and the good side of the winter, which in my own opinion, the good side is kind of outweighs the negative side of the winter. So I mean, the winter is very good. It's a lovely time, very beautiful to live in Finland at this time, but it comes with a lot of challenges as well. So many of these challenges are directed to people that have to commute with their own cars. If you want to live and enjoy Finland, you don't have to have a car because they have a functional transport network and a system that can enable you to move around without bothering yourself trying to keep a car, which is a lot of a job trying to maintain the car during the winter season. And really, it is a Finland is one of the countries where you are not supposed to manage with a car that is not functional or car that is not that is not good. If there is some kind of trouble with the engine or with the body of the car, you don't need it. So you have to have a car that is very effective and functional to be able to live in Finland. So in this very video you are looking at right now, the problem here is different. It is not having to do with the vehicle itself. It has to do with the climate. So this was the day I came back home, and the only spot I saw to keep the car was in a pool of water, which was not supposed to be a problem. But over the night the temperature dropped, and the place that the car stood was frozen, and the whole wheels were seized. So I woke up in the morning and tried to run off the engine to take it up. It was not moving. So to avoid any damage to the transmission of the vehicle, I had to stop. So people will have expected that I don't need to do anything. I just call to the office, and then some kind of service will be provided that will lift this vehicle away from where it is stuck right now. But that comes with a lot of a whooping sum of charges, which the cheapest I got was about 150 euros, and I was considering the fact that I was not supposed to take this vehicle to another location. It was just to move it away from where it is now. So you can see this massive ice that I'm removing from the front wheel. So these are the ice that it was holding the vehicle. So I don't need to pay that kind of money to get the vehicle out. So I had to struggle it with myself. People were watching me, my neighbors were watching from the window, wondering why I'm punishing myself. So like what you see right here is the sandbox, which is provided by the management of this estate. So this sand is used for sprinkling on the floor during the winter to prevent people from slipping and falling and injuring themselves. So we take the sand from here, and those people that maintain the estate, they come here, they take the sand and they sprinkle it to facilitate people walking freely and not enjoying themselves when they fall. So for today, it's going to serve a different purpose for me, because having removed the car from where it was stuck, I've been driving for some days, and I think I have to do something different. Usually what I normally do is that the spare tires of the vehicle were kept in the trunk of the vehicle, but in some cases I might want the free seats in case of anything, in case of any passengers or any goods. I need to get the tires off. So I have removed the tires, the spare tires from the trunk of the vehicle. I can't keep them there forever, especially since the winter is long. So today I'm going to replace with a sandbag. I have taken 2 bags from install. And then what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to put some of that gravel and the sand into it to measure up about 25 kilos each. So if I can fill it with 25 kilos of sand and then put it into the truck, into the trunk of the car, definitely it is enough to equate with. So definitely it is enough to equate with it will balance with the weight of the vehicle with the engine in the front, so that when I drive, if I'm driving, the car will not have to swerve left and right, because sometimes I try to apply the brake, I could feel that my back, the rear side of the vehicle is not stable. So I have to put this sand into it to make sure that I have increased the weight, of the back, of the rear side of the car. So with 25 kilos each side, like left and right, and by the side of the wheels, I think I'm sufficient with 50 kilos is enough to be able to stabilize and assist the traction of the car during driving on the ice. So what you are seeing right now is the trunk of the car. You can see the spade is there. You can see the brush. Then this, you can see that a bottle of jerrycan of water, which I think I'm also going to do by next winter. I don't need to carry the sand. All I do is to buy or look for some kind of 20 liters jerrycan of water, which I can then fill it up and then put. For now, I can be able to use this sand with it. So I have to clean up the trunk of the car. You can see the nylon are spread here to prevent in case of any moisture during the winter. So after cleaning the trunk of the car, I have to replace the 25 kilos each to one side of the tire, left and right, and then before then I think everything should be fine. Yeah, that's good. I think everything is okay. So looking at the back side of the car, I think it has lowered a bit, and which is an indication that the bag of the sand I put there is having effect on the height of the car, and then it can be stable right now. So actually, Finland is very strict in the issuance of driver's license to people, to foreigners, because you have to go through their own training schools to be able to graduate, and then to be capable, for you to be considered capable of staying on the road with a vehicle, you have to be trained by their own schools. So and then this training is okay, no matter which driver's license you have. Like I used to have a Nigerian driver's license, which was withdrawn and allowed me to go back to the driving school and obtain this good license, and then which includes slippery driving and dark driving. So during the winter it gets dark so quickly, and then you have to be able to manage, drive safely in the dark and also drive safely in the slippery roads. So these are some of the techniques that drivers has to equip themselves with by making sure that you obtain the requisite training that is permitted by Finland for you to be able to stay with the vehicle for the purpose of keeping people driving with this car with the sandbag, I feel that the weight of the car is sufficient. It is okay. So what you're looking at right now is like some of my neighbors who woke up in the morning and trying to move the vehicle. If I most of the time I caught myself like in this kind of situation, I don't have anybody to call. I can just like abandon the car and I go to work. But here you can see they are using some kind of rope to be able to pull the vehicle out. So Uber drivers, everybody that has cars have a lot of job to do, have a lot of worry about. So clear to clear the street and pushing the snow to the shoulders of the road where the people's cars are parked, and then they will also clean up the pedestrians walkway to be able to allow pedestrians to walk. So these are the two important areas. So you can see the pedestrians walkway, which is cleaned up now, and then the main street. So we wake up in the morning, you find that your car is stuck in the middle of in the middle is like your car is sandwiched in the middle of the road, and then the snow is by your left and your right. So all you do is just go and get yourself a spade and begin to dig. So like if you have to walk in the morning, your job starts with your car. It is really a tough job to be done from the whole of the winter time. These are the kind of things you have to encounter. It is really, really tiring. And actually the weather has improved a little. That's why it is a little bit wet right now. It is a little bit wet, and then the ground is at the same time slippery. So we go to the sandbox and collect some sand. This is not my job, but for the benefit of my neighbors who uses the back entrance. Like this place you're looking at right now is the back entrance of the house for people who have parked their cars and they're using the back door to enter. So the place is slippery, including myself. I have to also take into consideration that I'm walking here and there with the car, and I need to be able to protect myself so that I don't fall. So we have to sprinkle the sand at the ground to be able to preserve to make it so that is what we all have to do. My neighbors does it. I do it sometimes, so which is very good. I thank you for watching.